Hello friends, today we are again studied about the paleobotany. So the remaining part of this unit is the geological time scale. So the geological time scale is nothing but the time taken for the formation of the earth or origin of earth to today or recent is called as a geological time scale. So the geological time scale, that is a GTS, is a system of chronological measurement that relates the stratigraphy of time. Earth scientists to describe the timing and relationship between events that have occurred throughout the Earth's history. In short, the geological time is nothing but the formation of the geological column. That is, the geological column is nothing but the rock column of the earth or formation of earth crust to recent. So this total time is considered as a geological time, and this geological time is divided into units and sub-unit. This is called as a geological time scale. So the origin of earth to recent or today is nothing but geological time, and this geological time, for study purpose, this geological time is divided into different divisions and subdivisions. So here there is a three divisions. Main divisions are called as era. Then this era is further divided into units, sub-units called as a period, and this period, each period is again divided into series or epoch. That means the total this time from origin of earth to recent is divided into different eras, periods and series. So here this is the tabular form of the geological time. So in this table there is the first column is a era. This era is divided into periods. This period is divided into series, and then there is time where they are formed, where they are originate, what is their climatic condition of that time, and evolutionary changes, which type of plant and animals was found at that time. So here this is the column. So when we for study purpose or for sake of convenience, we are study from the back. That is here geological time, that is origin of earth. Here 4000 to 5000 million years ago the formation of the earth is a start, or it was begins. So after that, the algae, fungi and bacteria have been reported from the rocks up to 34,000 million years old. Life begins toward the close of this era. Igneous and metamorphosed rock without fossils are found. Indian fossil is known to be from 3900 million years old. So this is particularly Indian fossil. The Australian igneous rock was formed 4500 and to 4200 million years old. So here this is the period before 1500 million years ago, and from 1500 million there is one small era are created by the scientist, and this era is called as the Archaeozoic era. And this Archaeozoic era is actually not era, it is a Precambrian era. And this Archaeozoic, they are divided in, they have only one period called as Precambrian. There is no any series or epoch, and it is the time is from 1500 million years ago. So at that time the climate is warm and there is a totally aquatic condition was found on the earth. So in that there is early sediment rock with traces of algae of cyanophysis were recorded in this rock. Some bacteria and protozoa are also recorded. So this is the again this is a second table. So here there is a Paleozoic era. So this is the true era, that is the first era, that is a Paleozoic era, that is the ancient era. Ancient life form is called as a Paleozoic. So this era is further divided into different period. So here Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian and Carboniferous. These are the period of this Paleozoic. So in Paleozoic, the first period is a Cambrian. This Cambrian is further divided into Upper Cambrian, Middle Cambrian and Lower Cambrian. So this Cambrian was 510 million years ago. And in Cambrian period, probably there was warm climate. So in that rock, we can see here the traces of tracheids and spores point out that the existence of land plant which is probably arose in the Precambrian. That means here in this rock or in this period there is some traces of tracheids and spores was found, and therefore we say that probably the land plants was originated in Cambrian period of Paleozoic era. Then after that there is second period in Paleozoic is Ordovician. So the Ordovician is again divided into upper, middle and lower Ordovician, and this is about 430 million years ago it starts and it ends to 350 million years ago. That means here during this period the climatic condition is warm with local drought, and marine algae and higher invertebrate in animal are recorded in this Ordovician rock. Then the third period of the Paleozoic is the Silurian. So there is again upper Silurian, middle Silurian and lower Silurian. It is begins 350 million years ago, and the climatic condition is warm with again local drought similar to the Ordovician, and the primitive land plants was maybe present and higher invertebrate was present in the Silurian. Next, fourth number is a Devonian period of the Paleozoic. There is again it is divided into upper Devonian, middle Devonian and lower Devonian, and it is from 350 million years ago. The climatic condition was warm and humid, that is a favorable condition, and here in this Devonian period this may be first established land flora of vascular plant, that is early pteridophytes, xylophytes and lycophytes as well as liverworts was originated in Devonian period. Some amphibians and the fish are dominant in this Devonian period. So this is the fourth period of Paleozoic, and next period of the Paleozoic is a Carboniferous. So the Carboniferous period is again divided into upper Carboniferous, middle Carboniferous and lower Carboniferous, and it is begins from 255 million years ago, and the climatic condition is warm and humid, again the favorable climatic condition. There is a age of giant lycopod was present, the equisetum and cyclofollicle forming a coal forest here. That means during this Carboniferous period the total American forest is buried and it formed the fossil, that is therefore it is called as a coal forest. At that time the liverworts, mosses, amphibian, early reptiles was dominant in this period, that is a Carboniferous period. And next sixth number of the unit or period is a Permian of the Paleozoic. So in Permian period is again upper Permian, middle and lower Permian, and it is begins 205 million years ago. And here the climatic condition is not good. It is a rigorous climate and glaciation is there. And here in this rigorous climate there is a decline and extinction of the older group. So here this older giant group was declined, minimized, and they are start to extinct. Reptiles and other vertebrates are some are here. Most Indian coal forest or this coal are formed during this Permian period of the Paleozoic. So this Paleozoic is the ancient era of the geological time. Next one, that is the Mesozoic. So the Meso means middle, Zoic means life form, middle life form, and this middle life form it is again divided into three periods. The first one is the Triassic, second one is the Jurassic, third one is the Cretaceous period. So the Triassic period is was from 180 million years ago, and they are divided into upper Triassic, middle Triassic and lower Triassic. So here the varying climate from temperate to warm condition, and the age at this Triassic time there was age of the cycadophyte and gymnosperm, origin of mammals and huge dinosaurs was present in this Triassic period. That means regarding the plant, the gymnosperms are originated in Triassic period. That means there is age of the cycadophyte. Second period of the Mesozoic is the Jurassic. Again divided into upper, middle and lower Jurassic, and the age is 150 million years ago. The climatic condition is same to the Triassic period, and here the plant group, that is leptosporangiate fern, increases. Particularly this leptosporangiate group of the fern was increases dominance of the gymnosperm. So here in previous period Triassic, the gymnosperms are originate, and this originated gymnosperms are becomes dominant in next period, that is the Jurassic, and the reptiles are also dominant. First angiosperm and first bird was originated in Jurassic period. Then in Mesozoic, the third period is Cretaceous. So this Cretaceous is again divided as upper, middle and lower Cretaceous, and it is the time is 125 million years ago. The climatic condition is the same, that is a varying climate. It is maybe temperate or it may be warm. And here that means there is a colder climate as well as there is a warm climate. Decline of the gymnosperm, increase of angiosperm. That means here in Jurassic period the angiosperms are start to originate, and in Cretaceous period the angiosperm plants are becomes dominant. Particularly the monocots are also increases. The decline of the gymnosperm plant and decline of the reptile, that is the dinosaurs, are declined here, and increase the mammal, that is the mammal group of the animal are increased in Cretaceous period. So here this is the Mesozoic period, that is a middle life form period in geological time. And this is the Cenozoic, that is the recent period, and this recent era, Cenozoic, Ceno means recent, Zoic means life form. This is the recent life form, and it is again divided into two periods. First one is the tertiary and second one is a quaternary. So this tertiary period is again divided into different series, that is Pliocene, Miocene, Oligocene and Eocene. So here this is the series of the tertiary. There is no middle and lower, but Pliocene, Miocene, Oligocene and Eocene series are of the tertiary period, and the age is 60 million years ago, and climatic condition is a warmer climatic condition, and the modern mountain arises from in this tertiary period. Here the rise of the angiosperms are dominant. Mammals and modern birds are also dominant in tertiary period. So here this tertiary period, after that there is a quaternary period of the Cenozoic. So this quaternary period is a most recent period, and they have the two series. One is Holocene and this is the Pleistocene, and the age is about 1 million year, that means 10 lakh years ago. And the climatic condition is modern climate. You all know the modern climate. So in that, the age of the primates, dominance of the man, herbaceous plant are dominant. That means this is the today's evolutionary changes on the earth. So here this is called as a geological time scale. That means this total time from earth, formation of earth to recent is divided into, so here Paleozoic, Mesozoic and Cenozoic, and for study purpose this era is divided into periods and series. So here we have stopped here. I think you have got what is meant by geological time scale and how they are divided into periods and different series and eras.